A good Erev Shabbos, Parsha Zemar. In this week's Parsha, we are taught about the miraculous Lechem Aponim, the showbreads, the 12 breads that were baked on Friday and remained on the shulchan, remained by the special table of the Lechem Aponim for an entire week, that at the end of the week, the Kohanim would merit to eat these 12 breads. These breads were 9 days old. They were baked on a Friday, and then they weren't taken until the following Shabbos. Okay? Miraculously, when you ate it, it was unbelievable. It was delicious, as if it was baked just 1 hour ago. In Perek Chav Daled, Pasuk Yud, immediately following this mitzvah, the Torah tells us, Vayetze ben Isha HaYisraelis. There was a son of a Jewish woman whose father was an Egyptian, and he went out and he blasphemed God. Why did he blaspheme God? So there's different explanations in Rashi. One shot that Rashi brings is that he left the previous discussion of the Lechem Aponim, and he said, you know what, I can't be part of such a God and such a religion because it makes no sense. Usually a king of flesh and blood eats fresh bread, and the God of the whole universe eats bread that's 9 days old? That's ridiculous. And he walked away. What's going on here? Who was his mother? A Jewish woman, whoever she was. Who was his father? An Egyptian father. His father's not a Kohen, so he's not a Kohen. Who gets the breads? Kohanim. What's he kvetching about? What's the problem? You're not a Kohen anyway. You're not eating old bread. What's your problem? And secondly, it stayed fresh throughout. Says Rabbi Yoshev Zechreinu Levracha, a very important message. A person who's not close to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, a person who's not close to the Torah, will never see the beauty in a Jewish lifestyle. The Kohanim represent Hashem. They represent service to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. If a person wants to see bread that's 9 days old, we'll see bread that's 9 days old. If a person chooses to look for the miracle that the 9-day-old bread was like an hour old and was completely fresh, we'll notice that too. Says Rabbi Yoshev, this holds an important message for all of us. A person who doesn't connect to a lifestyle of Torah, view others that do as if they're eating old bread, they're outdated, they're living a terrible life, they're stuck. When in truth, it might be miraculously, but in truth, Yesharim Darchei Hashem. It's those who follow Hashem that have the most pleasant, beautiful, and straight lifestyle. But tzaddikim yelchu bam. Righteous people follow in that path, and we see the beauty, the miracles in things. Upaishim yikashlu bam. While those who sin, they'll stumble in the same thing, and they'll view it with a negative eye. While we who merit to be connected to HaKadosh Baruch Hu see the warmth, see the freshness, have a wonderful, wonderful Shabbos.